Hi, my name is Samara. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, whichever you'd like, you can call me. Sorry if I'm looking a little distracted during this video. There's a fly buzzing around and I can't stand it. Oh, there's also dust flying around. Today I'll be doing an update for my year-long project pan, my 23 and 23. So that's where I try to, if you haven't heard of this, that's where I try to completely finish 23 different beauty products in my collection. Oh my god, there's a lot of dust flying around. Oh, that's embarrassing. But basically I chose beauty products from all 5 of like the beauty categories that I count, like makeup, skincare, hair care, fragrance, and nail polish. And these are all things that I want to finish by the end of the year, but hopefully sooner than that, so I can get multiple of each category finished. So I don't have all of them in at the moment. It's kind of rolling style because I don't want to put 23 products in at the very beginning if I'm not actually going to be using all 23, because then those would be kind of boring updates. So I think excuse me, at the moment I have around 20, or I will by the end of the video because I'm rolling things in. And I did finish a few things, so I don't necessarily just roll things in to replace things that I finished, but this month I just happened to be rolling things in and out, so I think this will be a pretty exciting update, and I'll just get into it. I think this time, okay, I changed the angle, but I think this time I will start with the empties, just so I can get them out of the way, and that is probably the most exciting part of the video anyway. The first empty, or I'll start with the first one that I finished, and that is my Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm in the scent Banana Kiss, and I finished this like 2 weeks ago. So I've been using other stuff, and I really, as you can see, I scraped everything out that I could. I even took out the stopper, and this, as you can see, it's like completely dry. I spent days just scraping the sides so I could get every last drop of this because I do really love this and it's expensive, so I'm not planning on buying it anytime in like the very near future, especially because I still have other like lip treatment type products that I want to use before I repurchase this. But I scraped this whole thing clean. The only part that I can't is obviously this bit at the very bottom where like it literally just won't grab the product, it doesn't touch it. But it's not like all product sitting there, it's like hollow on the inside. It's just literally coating the bottom and like part of the sides. So 99% of the product in here is gone, and I'm really happy that I was able to actually take the stopper out and get every last accessible drop. I'm not gonna buy a makeup spatula. That seems like overkill to me. Sometimes I don't even take the stopper out of things, but I love this so much, so I did that. The next item that I finished is something that if you've been following this project, you knew that I was gonna finish this, and that's my Pat McGrath eyeliner. So this is in the shade Extreme Black, and it's just a tiny nub now. I sharpened it as much as I could, and then on the very last sharpen, my last attempt, like it just fell out. So that's what it looks like now, and I'll show you where it is on the paper. So here it is. A little bit of a spoiler from my other products, but I really did like this eyeliner. Probably in the future I would repurchase this because I feel like the eyeliner that I usually buy, which is the Urban Decay one, is like, I don't know the exact price of this actually, because I got this like in a little
what it's not sample pack, but like you know those, not combo. Oh my gosh, what is it called? But basically it was like an a sampler set, I'm gonna call it that, for a few of her different products, and it was on sale.
but I'm assuming that this costs around the same as the Urban Decay pencil because that one is $23. So and I feel like even though I do really love the Urban Decay eyeliners, sometimes I do get duds where it doesn't glide as smoothly as it usually does, and then you're kind of just stuck with it. And I wouldn't return it because I don't like returning makeup unless like it comes broken or it like irritates my skin or something. I don't really return makeup, so I feel like I'll probably try repurchasing this once I get through the other black eyeliners that I have. And yeah, I was really happy with this. So those were my 2 rollouts. I'll start with a few items that don't have the best progress, but that's okay because I have all year to finish these, but it's just not that exciting. And the first item is my Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Golden Pink. This is what it looks like. So I still have this much product left, which is virtually the same amount of product that I had last month. So here is where I am on the paper. As you can see from this last line to the line before that, I am making steady, like fairly steady progress on this, except for last update when I didn't even draw a new mark because I think I only used it like once. But other than that, I'm making pretty steady progress on this. It's just very, very slow progress. So I think this probably will take me until the end of the year to finish. Originally, I had thought I would finish it around September, but I no longer think that because I'm panning so many eyeshadows now that, I mean, I sometimes wear this as an inner corner, but only if it's a cool tone look and only if I want an inner corner highlight and what I'm wearing or the palette or whatever I'm using doesn't already have one. This is a really good product to have in my everyday makeup bag just for when I need it, but I don't need it too often. If my hair and makeup are looking crazy, it's because it's the end of the day and I've been wearing this all day. And I didn't really feel like, I powdered again and I like reapplied my lipstick because I've been eating, but other than that I didn't feel like really doing anything. I tried something different with my eye makeup today. As you can see, I've never tried a cut crease before, so yeah, this is the closest I'll probably ever come to doing a cut crease. I was using my Melt Cheese and Parties palette for the very first time, and I kind of just was in the moment inspired to do this. And then I use a lot of other stuff like my Milani eyeshadow pencil crayon things, and then I messed up a lot with my eyeliner and pretty much everything, so this was like the 5th iteration of what I was trying to do. This is not the intended look, but I like it, and I liked trying something new with my eye makeup. I've been like having just a lot of fun every time I do like colorful makeup on it's not the weekend, but I'm not at work today. I've just been having a lot of fun, and yeah, this is what I've been looking like today. And my hair is just my hair. So speaking of hair, I'll talk about my pattern styling cream. And I made really, really good progress on this. Like, I'm so excited about this. I originally was like barely moving, and now look at the jump I've made from last month. Like, that's just crazy to me. I'll definitely finish this. I'm sure I'll finish this by like sometime in the first half of this year. I only have 2 months to do that, but considering how much I used just last month, I think will finish this within the next 2 months. So yeah, this is just what I use. I use this, clearly I need more right now, but I use this to smooth out my hair when I'm styling it, and then also after I wash my hair when I'm combing it out, I use leave-in conditioner, so I usually put my hair in a braid after I comb it out with a leave-in conditioner in it. But before I put my hair in a braid, or however I'm styling it, I'll usually run a little bit of that through my hair, just so it holds the curls a little bit better, because if I don't use it, then my hair just immediately frizzes up once I take my hair out. So I've been really enjoying this. There's actually a sale on Sephora today, where you could get this but in the mini size, and then a few other of her products for 50% off. So I did buy that because I would not want to take this traveling, and it's really annoying to like depot. It's very messy, so I'm glad I have a mini of that now. So that was a really exciting update. Now I'll go back to a product that doesn't really have much progress. And surprise, surprise, it's my Clinique Chubby Stick. And this is in the shade Super Strawberry. Here's how much I have left. Roxy was sleeping so peacefully for hours until I started filming. What a shock. Here's how much I have left, which again is almost the same amount as how much I had before. And I'll show you on the paper what that looked like. I really cannot stop knocking things over. So here it is. So that last line is where I am now. I just got that on the paper. That pink line is from last month, so I did use a bit of product, but not nearly as much as I need to use to finish this. And I really do want to finish, I want to finish everything in this project, but I especially want to finish this because I've had this since 2020, so I want to get that out because it's now 2023. Another lip product that I bought in 2020 is my Revlon lipstick. This is the Super Lustrous Cream Lipstick in the shade Mink. And I actually have pretty good progress on this lipstick, even though this is nowhere near being done. If you look on the paper, which I'll show you right now, the jump in the amount of progress is fairly significant. So here's where I am with this. So if you can see that jump from April to May, twice as big as previously the most progress I had made, which was from February to March. So I would say I did use quite a bit of that this past month, which is why I have a little bit less use on my Chubby Stick than I thought I would have this past month, because we're in spring now, so I assumed that I would be using this more. But I've just been really loving like the super simple neutral lip look paired with like everything that I've been wearing lately, so at least one of them is getting used. Now I'll move on to some face products. Let's talk about this blush. This blush that I repressed it's had a journey, and I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like this now, and I'll try to put in a picture of what it looked like before, like on this side. So this looks very different because it got knocked around by someone who was not me. And all the bits that had like slightly crumpled off but were like still sitting in the pan, they just fell out into my I didn't bring this with me traveling, but I had my travel makeup bag on my counter, and this was in there, and it all like fell to the bottom of that, and I wasn't about to like pick up those bits and put them back in there because that's kind of gross and also tedious, and it would get messy. And then also pieces that were not even crumpled off yet did crumple off. So yeah, it does look very different. Not saying that I didn't use this quite a bit, because I did, but not nearly as much as the difference in the blush. So yeah, I'll definitely be finishing this year, but that is just kind of a shame. And the other product that is also in this palette that's in this project is the bronzer here. So this already had pan when I added this to the project last month, but I have expanded the pan slightly. I only use this a handful of times because I was working on the bronzer that I had in my old new Gifted Blue project, and I didn't really finish using that until like about a week ago, maybe a little bit over a week ago. So not a whole bunch of use on this, but I have expanded the pan slightly, I believe. I mean, I used it a handful of times, and I do have, I mean, it's very insignificant and I don't even think you'll be able to see it. Oh, there, you can see it a tiny bit. I do have like a second baby pan in here. That was just like a fun little tidbit. Anyway, I'll also talk about the face powder that I had in this project. So this is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in the shade NC42. Sorry, my mouth is really dry right now, or my throat is really dry. And this is something that I had depotted into 2 different pans so that I could back to back my packaging, and it's a little bit of a mess. I'll just show you. Here is what it looks like. As you can see, there's a lot of powder in the corner and all over in the palette. I've only been working on this bottom pan here, so as you can see, they're very, very dusty. They're just like crumbling so much. I think it was a combination of me not using the fixie, the thing that I used to repress my makeup, me not using the fixie correctly, because even though I had used the spray before on my blush, that was the first time I'd used the whole like contraption to repress something. So I think I probably didn't use it correctly, because I didn't fill the pans up to like their max capacity, so probably didn't get pressed all the way. And also I probably didn't use enough of the fixing, like the binding spray. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a pickle with that one. I am wearing it today, and by the way, I will use whatever powder is like in the pan once I finish up, or in the palette once I finish up the pan. Just wanted to mention that I'm not like wasting it. But I've been using a pressed powder, an actual pressed powder, just because it's faster, because this one actually is pressed in the pan. Oh, and by the way, I do have pan in here. And because this was already in my makeup bag because I brought this traveling with me, so it was just easier. So I pretty much just only use that powder on the weekends now. So progress is going to be very, very slow, but I don't mind because I'll definitely be finishing this one up soon. So the only one that I'll have left once I finish this is that powder. So if it takes me all year to finish it, I honestly wouldn't mind. Okay, I'll move on to some eyeshadow. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I cannot sit still. This is the e.l.f., I think it's just called the Liquid Metallic Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Galaxy, which is a like brownish purple. And I used this maybe a few more times this past month, but I can't use it anymore because nothing else comes off on the on the wand. The last time I used this, it took me so long to do my makeup because I had to keep dipping back into this and like scraping the sides. As you can see, there's like a whole line from where I was scraping it. I'm going to try to take the stopper out of this, and as you can see, like, oh, there's like a tiny bit of product on here now, but that's just because it was settling, because I haven't used this in like almost 2 weeks now. So anyway, what I'm going to do is try to take the stopper out of this. Now, if I am able to do that, which I'm not too hopeful because the last one of these that I had, the stopper did not come out. Like, I mangled the thing and it did not budge. But I'm going to try my hardest to take the stopper out because I really, really do love this and I would repurchase this. So I may as well just get all these that I can. So now onto my perfume. This is my Bath & Body, oh, sorry about the glare. This is my Bath & Body Works Forever Midnight perfume. And let's see if I can show this to you without, okay, there we go. So now I'm at this bottom line here, and I just remarked the line from last month here because you couldn't really see it. So if you can see, well, I don't know because this isn't level, but basically I am very close to the bottom. Yeah, there's really like no way that I can show you, but I would say based on like when this is level and based on the distance from this bottom line to the actual bottom of this like packaging, I would say 2 months left on this perfume. Just considering how I've been fairly steady with my progress and how much is left. So I think that would actually be perfect timing to finish this because I do have another really old perfume that I wanted to finish this year. So if I could finish this in one half of the year and hopefully finish that one in the second half of the year, that would really be great, and I'd be very, very happy with myself as far as my fragrance collection. But yeah, I'm still enjoying this. I've kind of been using this as a body spray at this point because it's not super concentrated and strong, so I can kind of just spray like, I don't know, 6 sprays of this all over my body. So yeah, if I don't want to smell like my cats because they usually like to sleep on my jackets or anything else that I encounter throughout the days of the week, I'll just like spritz a bunch of this on myself, and then that'll get me through the day pretty much because this is like fairly long lasting. It'll last me like at least halfway through the day, and if I do feel like I need to add more, I have something at my desk. But that's how I've been using this, and I think using like quite a bit of this is a good way to go if I'm just trying to use it up really. Now I believe this is the last product before my roll-ins, and that is my, oh, I'll put the cap back on, my ColourPop Lippy Sticks, just my lip primer. And here's where it is now. And you can see the previous month I had this much progress, which was really impressive for me. Now I don't have that much, but I'm still moving a lot faster than I was in the very beginning of the year. And I'm really enjoying using this. I'll definitely repurchase this when I'm getting close to finishing this because now that I'm used to using this, I kind of don't want to go back to not using this. It's not like the most essential step, but I feel like I do prefer my matte lipsticks when I'm wearing this. So not liquid lipsticks because this actually makes them more difficult to put on, but my matte bullet lipsticks, this makes them so much better. So I would like to have another of these once I finish this, but yeah, for now I'm just chugging along on this. Oh, and then my actual last product would be my nail polish, my Cult Nails in I don't remember the name. I think it has something to do with like the sea, whatever. I only used it once, so it wouldn't really have much progress to show anyway, but I'm really sorry because I don't think I had it in my last update either. For whatever reason, I keep misplacing it right as I'm about to do my update. So I promise next time I will have it and I'll have an actual progress line to mark because I'll have used it at least one more time. So now onto my roll-ins. I have 3, even though I only finished 2, I do have 3 roll-ins. The first will be to, everything's falling off my desk. The first will be to replace my, my lip balm, and it's not this. This isn't another project. This is another lip mask that I'm panning. I'm just using it to hold this one because it's very cute packaging. And this is it's like a little sample size, kind of. It's the Laneige Lip Treatment Balm, and I don't think this has like a shade or a scent. I think it might just be like the original version or whatever. It smells like a pina colada. It does smell really nice. And here's how much I have. So it's like, it's a very, for scale, here's how big it is. It's a very small one that I got in a Sephora favorites pack. And again, here's how much I have left. You can't really see too well, but this is for the most part what I've been using since I finished my Too Faced product, and I do really like it. It's a good product, but I don't know if I would repurchase it just because this one is so much easier since it has the wand on it, so that I don't have to like dip my fingers in there every single time I want to use it. But I don't know if I'd be able to have this rolled out. I don't know why I put it back in here. I don't know if I'll be able to have that rolled out by next month, but I feel like definitely the month after that I should have that gone, but we'll just see. You never know. Another roll-in I have is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Demolition, which is just a dark brown. It's a pretty standard one, and I do have black eyeliners that I could have rolled in to replace that one, but because it's now spring, I really like to use brown eyeliner only pretty much, unless I'm doing like a really bold look like this. I like to use brown eyeliner in the spring and summer because it's not as harsh as black. So here's how much I have left. I've been using this for ever since I finished the Pat McGrath eyeliner. I've been almost exclusively using this because I wear it to work and sometimes on the weekends. And this is one of the duds, so this does not actually glide on, unlike the name. So not only is it a good shade for now, but I also just want to get it out of my collection because I really have to force this on and like get it in between my eyelashes to even show up, because it does not show up just on my waterline. So that was kind of annoying, but here's where I am now with this. And I don't think this is going to take me the rest of the year to finish this at all, but because it's like, I think I've only used like maybe a quarter of this so far, so this will take me probably quite a bit of time because the other one was already like halfway used, and that still took me quite a while. My last roll in will be another lip balm, but this one is like kind of an everyday lip balm. This, here, I'll show you with the cap on. This is the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Rose. These have been discontinued. This was my favorite lip balm, and Tarte foolishly discontinued these, and I know a lot of other people loved these because they sold out very quickly every time they came back in stock. And now they're just completely gone. They're not coming back in stock anymore. But I didn't buy too many. I only bought replacements of the nude version, but I do want to finish these within the next few months, all of them that I have, because these will melt in the heat. So that's why I'm putting this in the project now before it really heats up. I want to finish these, and I'll show you where it is on the paper. I haven't used this one at all yet, so it's a completely fresh tube. And here's where it sits. So it's been maybe like a month since I've had one of these in a project, because the last time I had one was in my That's So 2000s project, and I'm excited to have another one of these in. And the rose shade is a really, really beautiful shade. This is the first one I ever bought, actually. This is a repurchase, of course, and this just gives like the slightest hint of a pink color on your lips, at least if you have lips that look like mine. And it just makes it look effortless. Like, I can wear this if I'm not wearing any makeup at all, which is really nice to have, especially in the summertime, because, or like spring, summertime, because I'm not always wearing makeup when it's warmer out. So, I'll probably finish this fairly quickly, 2 maybe 3 months. And I'm excited just to also have like an actual lip balm in a project, because even though this technically can be used as a lip balm, it's not super hydrating and it has more color. Whereas if you build this up, it just still looks like a sheer tint. That's my very long-winded update. Next time I'll definitely have the nail polish, I promise. I have to go drink some water now because I'm coughing like every 5 seconds. My throat is so dry. Next update, I think the only items that I'll have rolling out, or item, is this e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow. But I think I am making pretty good progress on everything, considering this is year-long, excuse me, considering this is a year-long project. And yeah, wish me luck on this stuff. Thank you for watching. I gotta go. Bye.